about a bit of conversation? After all, it's been nothing but mumbled incantations from you the whole way. Say, what brings you to the ancient tower? I've heard whisperings of a wicked wizard that dwells there, but I dare not get near enough to learn if these superstitions ring true. Still, strange things happen in the forest. That I do know. Ah, and there it is, the old gate. Forgive, but this is as far as I go. Who knows? Perhaps of the many folk I've brought here, you'll be the first to return.
Good. You're finally awake. Still having the same old nightmares, eh? Whether you dream of freedom or torment, it matters not. Your very soul belongs to the Wizard King, as stated in the contract you signed, remember? Speaking of which, I have been sent to summon you to his audience chamber. It lies at the top of the stairs in the central hall. Do not keep our king waiting.
Just who is the Wizard King, you ask? He is just that. King of all wizards. They call him Malevolent Magus, Evil Enchanter, Wicked Wizard, Sadistic Spellcaster, Pernicious Prognosticator, Dreadful Diviner, Abhorrent Overlord, Sorcerer of Death's Construction. You get the picture. He's the most powerful wizard in existence, and you better not forget it, lest you find out how he got all those menacing names.
Come forth, my servant. Come and see that your servitude has not been in vain. Today, you shall finally have the chance to become my apprentice and join the Black Order. As you know, the purpose of this order is to locate and retrieve the 13 Black Relics. Ancient artifacts of immense arcane power, scattered across the dimensions, lost to the cosmos. Some I possess already, and I have sent forth my wizards to find them. All have failed, so far. So now I am left with you, lowliest of my acolytes. Your first step, if you hope to survive, is to find a grimoire of your own in order to learn and cast spells. It just so happens that I know of a particularly powerful one lost among the ruins near the Druid's forest. Go there, find the grimoire, and use it to eliminate the Lord of the Druids. He shouldn't be hard to find, just look for the one whose bark is as big as his bite. Do my deeds, do them well, and you will prove yourself worthy to join the Black Order and begin your wizard training as my apprentice.
Just who is the Wizard King?
Ho ho ho! Look who thinks they're worthy to become a real wizard apprentice. Listen here, magelet. You're never going to be half the wizard I am. Everyone knows I'm the Wizard King's favorite pupil. So why don't you do us all a favor and quit right now. Oh wait, you can't! You're bound to serve the Wizard King for all eternity, just like the rest of us.
Fountains like these can be used to fill empty goblets you've collected. Of course, drinking this blood will restore your health. That is how blood works after all. Having as much health as possible will prove useful if you ever dabble in blood magic.
Why do we have to wear these ridiculous robes? The Wizard King must have picked these out for his disciples to wear. Ugh, they look like something my grandma would have worn a century ago. Just how old is he?
Yeah. Wizards can be girls too. What? Did you think all wizards were men? Oh, and let me guess. You think all witches are women too, right? Typical novice mage. Look, let me clear it up for you. Witches like to live in huts in the woods, usually picking mushrooms and making potions in their big cauldrons. Whereas wizards prefer to live in tall towers, pondering their orbs to decipher the mysteries of the arcane. There are witches and wizards of all kinds out there. No matter who or what they are, all are welcome in the pursuit of magic. Since you're new, I won't disintegrate you this time. Just try to be a little bit more open-minded, okay?
Another one of that leech's servants enters my realm. When shall I see the last of you, vermin? Listen well, Ryzan. The time of your ilk has drawn nigh. Leave this place now and save your own worthless life.
The bodies you see before you belonged to wizards drawn here by the Master himself. And in reward for his resurrection, he slaughtered them and hung their corpses for his amusement. Some of these wizards were my friends. The bodies you see and in some of these wizards. This grimoire is the very same that once belonged to the Master himself, though he little needs it now. Any spells that one learns are stored within its pages, lest the holder forget the incantations. It was last wielded by this pile of bones that was once an apprentice much like yourself. He was the one that inadvertently resurrected the Master, and was repaid with disintegration. Pray you don't share a similar fate.
Still you approach me. You draw ever closer to your own demise. There is still time enough to turn back and abandon your wicked master.
It seems that the Master's destructive revelry has sown fire and destruction throughout the dark forest. The druids who dwell within are less than pleased about it. I would avoid them if possible. I hear they're beginning to attack wizards on sight. Greetings, good sir. A moment of your time, perhaps? You may have already noticed, but I seem to be rather on fire at the moment. Now you see, I beseeched the Wizard King for a spell to make me hot to my fellow wizards. Imagine my surprise when I burst into flames. Quite an ironic spot of bother I've gotten myself into, eh? Say, be a good lad and find a way to douse these annoying flames. I would be ever so grateful.
Ah, a sword. It seems you found what I could not. Put it to good use and slay those foul druids that attack our brethren.
Welcome, apprentice. My arts of arcana and divination have foretold of your coming. I speak to you only now because our aims align. You wish to confront the Doomlord residing within the forest. I propose a deal. Since you
shall do it for me. And there are 3 enchanted mushrooms strewn about. Find these fiendish fungi. The first step will be to enter In their insolence, the druids have locked the gates to prevent more. But I know an incantation. It goes tall. F. Use this to open the gate, then find my mushrooms. Or else.
Ort ist. Ort. My forest is burning, and it is all the fault of your odious order of wizards. Find my sacred trees, put out the fires, then maybe I won't tear you limb from limb.
Before you lies the dark forest. It was here before we wizards first arrived, along with the druids who deeply venerate it. The druids have never been fond of our presence, calling our magic unnatural. Nevertheless, we have had an uneasy alliance with them for generations. From what I hear, however, that alliance has now ended. Be careful in there.
And then I told him Fort! No way! Interloper! Oh, there they are. Let's get them. Oh. Have you heard the lamentations of these detestable druids? Let them burn, I say. The druids have better yet. Let everything sacred to these tree worshippers. Curse you, witless wizards, and your miserable master. We druids were right to mistrust you. We were promised that no evil. Now look what you're pervert. The forest burns. Our sacred trees will soon be naught but ash. We haven't the power to douse these wicked flames, but surely one of you vile wizards does. Go, put out the accursed flames ravaging our sacred